If men were put in charge, we need to rename everything again. And it's fingernails. And it says purple, skin, red, steak, speckled concrete, milk, spoiled milk, casino. Nope. I'm done. I've lost those brain cells. I can't get those back, can I? What's up, guys? Omni here. You guys know how it goes. Another day, another video. Last night I tweeted, I sleep. What recent news topics, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow? And guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's a big chunky wonky video today, okay? I don't know what the length of the video is going to be today, but it's going to be huge, okay? Because I know we're talking about like MrBeast, we're talking about D'Angelo Wallace, we're talking about NFTs and Annoying Orange and Logan Paul, and there's so many topics to talk about today, so just sit back and relax, okay? Because we're going to be spitballing and talking about all of it, and I also have some important news that you probably have already realized after clicking this video. So anyway, guys, please leave a like on the video if you guys are enjoying the series. Let's talk about the needs to know segment. First thing that you need to know is that MrBeast has somehow been able to achieve getting 1 billion views on all of his channels collectively in a single month. MrBeast made this tweet like 2 days on Twitter, said over 1 billion views in the last month. And as you guys can see here, there's 4 different channels he has. He has MrBeast, his main channel, which had 643 million views. He had MrBeast Gaming that has 264 million. He has MrBeast Shorts, which is 90 million, and Beast Reacts, which has 59 million views. Jesus Christ. MrBeast, if you're watching this video, can you come be my coach? Okay, if you guys know MrBeast, one of you guys watch this video, y'all know MrBeast, tell him I need some coaching advice because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Number 2, and what you need to know, and this was a topic that a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about, but it's really quick and short, so I can just show you right here. But Logan Paul was trending last night because he was in WrestleMania and he got knocked the out. And guys, I'm going to do my best to not get DMCA'd, but I do want you guys to see what happens to him, just because, I mean, I feel like that would be a great way to start your morning or day or evening. It's just a great way to start any day. So yeah, from what I understand, I'm not a huge wrestling fan, but it was a great sell, and a lot of people loved watching Logan Paul get stunnered on national TV. And finally, guys, last but not least, and what you need to know, this is probably one of the most important things I've ever had to tell you on this channel, in fact. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. That's right, your boy finally got his first sponsor. Raid Shadow Legends. Look, you guys have seen them everywhere. Okay, Raid Shadow Legends is basically taking over the mobile gaming. In fact, I don't even play mobile games on my phone anymore, but when I tried out Raid Shadow Legends, I had to make one exception. To be frank, they set the bar really high and they make you want to push all those other mobile games you have on your phone to the side. You can explore millions of champion combinations and master countless tactics as you take on raid bosses, dungeon runs, campaign battles, and PvP arena matches. And with hundreds of artifacts to equip and over 500 champions blessed with unique skills, you can build your team, develop your champions, and you can raid your way. I was actually playing the game not too long ago, so if you want to play, check the link in the description below. 2 champions that I highly recommend, at least my favorites, is Madame Ceres and the Arbiter. So Madame Ceres is pretty cool because she can literally debuff the entire team, negating any buffs your opponent tries to catch. Like, she's really good at making sure the enemy team doesn't get too strong, but also she can lower the enemy's attack and defense as well. The Arbiter is kind of OP and definitely a staple for your team. Like, you can revive your team, you can speed them up, you can buff them, and you can heal them. And yeah, guys, the schedule is absolutely jam-packed into the middle of April, where you can get insane anniversary events, tournaments, and just a whole bunch of anniversary prizes all together. And if you guys act soon, you might even get a chance to participate in the first clan versus clan tournament, and yeah, get a chance to basically compete against another clan. Raid Shadow Legends also just released their first batch of these new cool looking dudes called the Shadowkin faction. It's basically an Asian inspired faction with a whole bunch of cool looking champions that you can get. And guys, on top of everything, they have this really huge update that's coming at the end of April where you can do this Doom Tower run that includes 2 new bosses never before seen that's going to be actually rocking your world. So yeah, guys, if you want to get a head start on Raid, all you have to do is click on the description below, or you can scan the QR code and you can get an access to a free epic champion. Jotun, who's really good at Doom Tower, by the way. You also get 100,000 silver, 50 germs, and 3 ancient shards, so you can start summoning champions as soon as you get into the game. And yeah, guys, all of that treasure will be waiting right here for you guys right here in your inbox. But the rewards are only available for the next 30 days and only for new players. But yeah, guys, once you're in, you can find me endgame under Inferno Omni, and if you act fast enough, you can even join my clan. And yeah, guys, that said, just click the description and the link below to get started so we can all play some Raid Shadow Legends. And again, very special thank you for Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. And yeah, guys, that's the needs to know segment. Let's get into the news topics that you guys wanted to talk about. Okay, look, let's just get this one out the way. Okay, I've heard about this a little bit already. I don't know the details, but I just want to get it out of the way because it's kind of like ludicrous. This is actual news, but let's click it. You know, everyone's talking about it in the commentary community. I'm just like, bro, like 8-10 minute videos talking about this one thing. Circular Clown said, KSI tweeted, rest in peace DMX. By the way, rest in peace DMX. And Tommyinnit replied with a joke and soon deleted the tweet. Heard he apologized on stream saying that he didn't read the tweet that had 2 words in it, question mark emoji. And the screen cap is this, it says rest in peace DMX, and then Tommyinnit says, KSI, it's my birthday. Please can you do an Instagram story shouting me out since you did for Toby Jizzle, so you really should for me as well. Thanks. My Instagram is Tommyinnit if you didn't know also. So yeah, the tweet was later deleted, and then like in the stream, Tommyinnit basically explained, I'm not even going to post the stream, I'm just going to tell you what he said, okay? He basically was like, yo, I made a reply to KSI, I didn't see that it was to the DMX, he just was basically replying to KSI, he probably has his notification zones, and that's what they do, they just kind of just reply to each other so that they can all like soak up clout equally, it's like just a clout thing, whatever, and then yeah, he deleted the tweet as soon as he saw what it was about, and yeah. And you think that would be it, like whoops, made a tweet, wasn't paying attention, that's it, right? Wrong. Like I don't understand, man. When it comes to the Minecraft community and these Minecraft kids, every time they post something on Twitter, whether it's good or bad, it just explodes, and entire Twitter just went wild on this thing. This tweet with like 2,000 likes said F unfollow Tommyinnit because that stuff is mad disrespectful. Rest in peace DMX, Person said, why would you ask for a shout out under someone posting about a black man's death, especially DMX since he impacted the black community a F ton. Tommyinnit must be dealt with. Like what? Must be dealt with? Yo, these people are talking like, like this is like the Salem witch trials, dog. Like, we must take care of this witch and burn him at the stake. Tommyinnit exposed asking for a promo under a tweet about DMX, rest in peace. And it just goes on and on. No way Tommyinnit asked for a shout out in the reply to the KS tweet saying rest in peace DMX. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 likes. I didn't realize that Tommyinnit received so much hate. If you guys don't know who Tommyinnit, by the way, is, my bad, I forgot to tell you. He's a Minecraft YouTuber. I think he just turned 17 the other day, and he just hit like 8 million or 7 million subscribers on YouTube or whatever. He's been growing at an extremely high pace rate because he's a part of the Dream SMP. So yeah, just this dude who plays Minecraft, and these Minecraft community kids just have ridiculous amounts of clout. But guys, that's all the energy that I have to spend on this topic because I honestly do not care, okay? If he did it on accident, then yeah, great, he made an accident, he made an oopsie whoopsie, and people are basically going to chastise for him because it gets clout on Twitter. Hating people on Twitter and liking people on Twitter gets you attention. Usually hating gets you more attention, but if he did it on purpose, and I wouldn't put it past like some people to do that. Like I don't know Tommyinnit, but I wouldn't put it past to like, you can make mistakes on Twitter, and as long as it's not uncancelable, then it'll blow up. You know what I mean? Like you can do something that's kind of wrong, like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being David Dobrik and James Charles, and 1 being this little Tommyinnit incident. Yeah, you can just be like, oops, my bad, I didn't mean to do this, but you could have kind of meant to do it. And then yeah, you just get a bunch of clout for it. But I'm not saying that he did that, but you can do that. But that's the Tommyinnit situation. I honestly don't care to talk about it anymore because I don't think it's worth any more of our time, including yours. So at Dr. Chad, and a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about this because we talked about this in the last video, but he said talk about Chris Tyson's apology. Also been watching you for a year now, but haven't replied to any of your tweets until now. Love you, my guy. Oh, thank you. Oh, great. You make some great content. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Also, good luck with moving out. I recently had to do it too, but good luck. You got this. That's some good energy. Thank you so much, Octo Chad. So guys, in case you don't know who Chris Tyson is or why we're talking about him in the first place and why he needs to apologize, Chris Tyson is a crewmate of MrBeast. And a couple of days ago, I would say about 5 to 6 days ago, but not quite a week. Yeah, he was caught under this crossfire where basically he was canceled on Twitter. Someone went on Twitter and made this huge laundry list of all the bad things that he said back in the past. And it was like list on list on list on list. He had every kind of trigger. There was all these trigger warnings and scissors warnings. He said a lot of stuff on Twitter back in 2015, 2016 that made people want him to come out and say, you need to apologize, you need to take accountability, yada, yada, yada. So since that thread had came out, it started getting bigger and bigger. Chris Tyson hadn't said anything on social media for for quite some time. I know what you guys want me to say, but I'm not going to say it unless it's coming out natural, and I caught myself before I said it. Anyway, yeah, he made an apology tweet about all the stuff that he said. So Chris tweeted, hey everyone, I wanted to talk about my past and sensitive tweets. Read, and we have a twit longer, and I'll go ahead and just read it through with you guys really fast so that you guys can have the 411 on the apology. I feel like, we covered the incident and about all the things that happened, so we should definitely cover the apology and the response as well so that we can get both sides of the story. Thank God it's a short twit longer. I'm just so used to like twit longers that are being like 50 million pages long. I'm tired of that. Anyway, hey everyone, I wanted to talk about my past and sensitive tweets, okay? I wanted to address some things that have been brought to light from my past and apologize. I will not make any excuses because I am completely responsible for my actions and words. I want to start off by saying that the person I was when I was making these edgy jokes and tweets years ago is not the person I am today. During that time in my life, I had a lot of hate for myself that I let flow out through my humor and opinions. As I've matured, I've realized that edgy jokes can do so much to hurt people. Growing up in the South, I picked up on many views and opinions that I now strongly disagree with and have since re-educated myself on. I've been reading all your responses, DMs, and videos, and I want you to know I have learned from this, and I'm going to keep using my platform to try and help people and spread a message of acceptance and love. I will continue to reflect on this and try my best to make a positive impact on the world as much as I can. Heart emoji. And then he made another tweet that said, if you like more context on how I've grown, please check out this thread. And his thread that he's linking says, says a tweet from November 8th, 2020. I want to go on a podcast one day and tell all the crazy stories about my life that led me here. I don't think people realize how disconnected the South is from the rest of the country/world. Racism and homophobia were literally taught to us as kids. All right, that's interesting. So basically kind of saying like his past is the result of his upbringing and his environment, and since then, you know, I guess he's been, you know, cultured. That's actually an interesting topic because I mean, I'm not from the South. I'm from like East Coast, Maryland, DC, DMV area, but I know some people from the South and I know people from the North, and I know people are different based on where they live. But I mean, just to continue, he says, for an example, when gay marriage was getting legalized in North Carolina, my school told us we could either go with them to protest as a poster children or stay at school all day and do schoolwork that the other students who went to protest didn't have to do. I was taught that the Confederate flag was the Southern flag. I legitimately had no idea of the racism that flag carried until I was 17 years old. They always told us the Civil War was mainly fought over state rights and that the freedom of the slaves was a byproduct. So yeah guys, before I share with you guys how I feel about the apology, I guess, based off the circumstances, we're gonna see what Twitter had to say. And you know it ain't good. So yeah, this person said, to me, this isn't an apology. You pass it off as quote unquote edgy jokes and how you were different back then. I did not see you say sorry to any of the minorities affected. As someone who was greatly affected by this, I can say this is no apology. Wait, is that true? Did he not say sorry in the tweet? I'm pretty sure he did, but I could be wrong. Fine word sorry. Oh wait, no, apology. What about apology? There it is. It's right here. It says apologize. And apologize. He said he wants to apologize. This person said, in my opinion, this isn't enough. I'm going to put this in the nicest way I can, but I don't want an explanation. I want an apology. Didn't he just? It was more than just some edgy jokes. It was blatant racism and more. You didn't specifically apologize to the minorities affected. What? I'm confused. Like, did they just want this man to say, hey guys, I'm sorry, I apologize to the minorities, deuces? Is that what? Okay, I scrolled down a little bit more, and this is actually a tweet from Chris. He actually posted this as a continuation of the apology. He said, I also wanted to mention that transphobia directly because it needs context. I've been seeing a lot of people say that I'm transphobic, and I wanted the transgender community to please realize that I was struggling with discovering my own gender during that time in my life, and I turned that hate and confusion towards others. This is something that only the closest people to me know, but I have struggled with my gender since I was 10. I am extremely private about it, but I feel like I needed to come forward. Your feelings are valid, and the things I said were not okay, but I want to make it clear I fully support and love the trans community, and to all the other communities and minorities that were offended, I am truly sorry for those words. I genuinely am thankful for you guys holding me accountable. So yeah guys, that's the situation in a nutshell. God dang, I guess I can talk about it because I was on the butt end of some of the jokes. There's a lot of blackface jokes and jokes about black people, so yes, I can talk about, I guess, maybe those jokes, but let's talk about it in general. Okay, what is Chris Tyson supposed to do at this point? Someone goes back into your past and pulls up all these terrible things that you say, and they do it because they want you to be held accountable. They want you to apologize, address what you did wrong, and make it right, and make it known that, hey, you shouldn't have done those things, right? Chris Tyson comes out, he makes a tweet longer, he makes an apology, he makes a follow-up, talks about the transphobia, he talks about, you know, the influences that he has when he was growing up, and he's just basically saying that he's sorry, right? Several times, and I feel like that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to give the people what they want, you know, apologize. I don't know if it's like, you know, true. I don't know if that's how he truly feels, but I feel like he's trying to deliver on an apology. And yeah, to be honest, from what I see on the internet, no one wants to accept the apology. It's never good enough. It's like, I'm not trying to say the apology was great. I don't know what the apology was. It felt like it was enough to me. It seemed like he did apologize and he was addressing the issues, and I guess at this point is, do people want to accept the apology is my question. Because to be honest, if you don't want to accept the apology, that's fair. That's completely fair if you don't want to accept an apology. You do not have to. You can just be like, no, I don't accept your apology, moving on. But you can't say that he didn't apologize because it's literally right there. He's literally said sorry like 50 billion times. Whether he said sorry or apologize, he's doing it. So you can just be like, apology not accepted, see ya. But I don't know. I guess, guys, there's also the concept of accountability and Chris kind of pushing this onto the environment of him living into the South, as opposed to just being like, hey, this was just me, you know, and I was basically, you know, did all these things and I felt all these things. Because I guess if you deflect and blame, at this point right in time, he's blaming his surroundings and environments and living in the South as the reason why he was this person. But I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people from the South who would not make the comments that he made. So yeah, I get that there is an influence, but obviously it's not a like a cause and effect relationship. But yeah, I mean, Twitter and a lot of people are saying that this wasn't a true apology. He did post this on his secondary account. He didn't post this on his main account. So some people are like, hey, it's kind of happening like that David Dobrik situation where David Dobrik posted his main apology on his alt YouTube account. And people are like, yo, bro, no, if you want to apologize, hold accountability, you know, come out and do it where everyone can see it kind of thing. So I don't know, man. I get why people are upset. I truly do. But sometimes I wonder, is it even possible to quell the anger of like the Twitter community? Like, is it possible? Because from what I've seen, I don't see many people coming out with apologies anymore and it actually being accepted. Like when someone does something, I don't actually see apologies on the internet actually working out for the person. 9 times out of 10, apologizing on Twitter about something that you did in the past does not lead to it being accepted. And I don't think all of the apologies are terrible. And I do think there are a lot of people who actually have intent to apologize and be sorry and be remorseful. It's just, I don't know, dude. I don't feel too good about it. I feel like there is a very strong part of the internet that just does not want to forgive people, and they want to hold that power over some of these influencers, which I've said before. They want to hold that power and bend them to their will, bend them to the knee. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know Chris. I don't really support the things that he said in the past. They were absolutely terrible and garbage. I'm not going to write it off as edgy jokes or edgy humor, and I'm not going to also write it off as just the upbringings of society in the South, because I mean, it's the internet, man. People are more educated on what's right and what's wrong, and usually you say things that are wrong not because you think it's right. You know, you're not educated and you just say it because you think it's right. You're saying it purposely to piss people off. So that's my only gripe with it. To kind of write this off and be like, yeah, I was uneducated, doesn't make sense to me, because obviously he's purposely trying to offend people in multiple different minorities. He's trying to hurt people. He's literally trying to make jokes that might make people feel bad. So to say that your education had something to do with that, I think that's kind of a cap. So yeah, see why people are angry. And if you don't like Chris or Chris Tyson or whatever, and you're still angry and you're watching this video, I get it. But what is it going to take? That's my question. How does someone get out of this situation? How does Chris apologize properly? Where's the format? Where's the how to apologize properly format wiki that this guy could have followed so that people would actually come out on Twitter and be like, thank you so much, you're forgiven? Because I don't even know if that exists. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the Chris Tyson situation. I think as of now, his main account has been deactivated. Let me double check for you guys. Yeah, he's dipped out. I mean, his alt account's still on, but his main account is gone. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the situation, okay? I'm open to all the views, and yeah, let's move on. So yeah, a lot of you guys actually pointed me to this tweet with D'Angelo Wallace. D'Angelo Wallace, April 9th, he said basically, I'm in the process of deleting my 3-part series on the beauty community. If you guys don't know D'Angelo Wallace, he's one of the most popular commentary channels that are out there. He used to make these huge 1-hour documentaries, well polished, where he would talk about like Tati, he would talk about Jeffree Star, he'd talk about Shane Dawson. He's like the ultimate tea drama kind of like spill type community thing, and he blew up instantly after making these videos. As far as I know, now he has a second channel where he basically streams on Twitch, and then he makes like 10-minute videos talking about like current events, current topics about one person. So yeah, he made this, I want to say it's not a twit longer, but he posted this on Twitter, and I'll update you guys on what they said. I'll read it for you guys really fast. So yeah, it reads as follows. It's saddening to remove something that I worked so hard on over such a long period of time. However, the reason I put so much work into it is that I was determined to speak accurately about a tricky situation. And now, that is the same reason I'm in the process of removing the videos. If you watch those videos, you know that I went off every piece of information that was available at the time, the same information that we all had. But now that information has turned out to be wrong. The videos were well received when they were posted because people, including me, thought I had painted a clear and complete picture of the situation, but now it's clear that I didn't. I can't travel back to the past and have the right information, so the next best thing I can do is not have the videos continue to exist on my channel in the future. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, you know, people make documentaries about different parts of time and history based on the information that they had. I mean, to be honest, if anything, that it's just an update video. You know, like people come to conclusions. You know, the people thought the earth was flat, and then they were like, oh crap, it's not flat. But I don't think you should just like delete the video where a bunch of people thought that the earth was flat. You know, I think that's a part of history, but that's just me. He continues that I had no way of knowing what new and egregious details would pop up after the videos were published. None of us did. I've already deleted one of the 3 videos, but the other 2 are still up, and they remain up until August at the latest. The contracts that I signed for the sponsorships in those videos include a standard clause saying the video cannot be deleted for at least 12 months. So I can't just immediately take it down. Instead, I've had to contact both sponsors of part 2 and 3 and negotiate permission to violate the agreement I signed, and it's currently unclear if that will be granted. Any sadness I feel over the removal of my hard work pales in comparison to my anger. I don't want anything available on my channel that could possibly be used to defend self-admitted predator James Charles in any way. It's possible to remove certain parts of the video so that I could keep the accurate information up, but that would require me going through the situation yet again, and as you can see, it's subject to change. I could also leave the videos up and simply make a follow-up statement, but I choose not to do that. That was what I was saying, but okay, he's just choosing not to do that. There will be no James Charles follow-up video. I haven't made a video about David Dobrik either, or any deep dive video focusing on one sole creator in the past 5 months. It's unlikely that I will be making any long-form videos about these kinds of situations ever again. Wow. People enjoy the content because I take emotionally charged situations and present them calmly. But the amount of emotional labor that requires is not something I'm willing to repeat for my mental health. I feel that because I kind of feel like I do something similar to what, you know, D'Angelo Wallace does. I try to talk to you guys about things that are emotionally charged here in a way where we can talk about it. Like, you know, we talk about Twitter where everyone is emotionally charged, and we come here and we talk about it in a way where hopefully you guys can accept it and understand the situation. We can talk about it in a way where no one gets their feelings like extremely hurt. But yeah, he continues, I don't want to continue giving my platform to liars like Jeffree Star, racists like Shane Dawson, and self-admitted predators like James Charles, so I won't. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for watching. Yeah, guys, of course I replied. I said, understandable, have a great day. You know, I get it. I see what you're doing. I respect what you're doing, and do what you gotta do, boo-boo. Ethan Klein said, I got mad respect for you, by the way. A lot of people are talking about H3H3 and Ethan Klein. One day I want to sit down and talk about the whole situation between him and Trisha Payton's and frenemies. I want to talk about that one day. But yeah, when you scroll down through Twitter, you get a mixed bunch. Like, somebody said, this is not an apology. This is just excuses. Like, bro. Yo, D'Angelo Wallace wasn't even apologizing. He had no reason to apologize for anything. Imagine coming on the internet to give some information, right? And somebody's like, look, I'm not accepting your apology. It's like, bro, I wasn't even saying sorry for anything. Like, oh my God. But guys, like, as you scroll down, like, the comments get kind of nasty, dude. Like, I don't get it. It's like posting on Twitter gets you just crucified. Like, this person said, so you can make nearly 5 hours of content essentially defending James, and your videos enabling the public perspective of James to be someone to defend, but you can't even bother to talk about the victims that were affected when those videos literally got you 1 mil, bro. This person tagged Team YouTube and said, isn't spreading misinformation about others on YouTube against the TOS? Weird how big YouTubers constantly break the TOS even to admit it and get away with it. Heart emoji. Bro, I hate it. I hate the internet. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. Y'all better not be trying to come after D'Angelo Wallace. Y'all better back off. So yeah, guys, that's the D'Angelo Wallace situation. I get what's happening here. I get why he's taking it off. Okay, because there's content on there based on a specific time point frame where the information is, you know, incomplete. And I feel like a lot of the times when it comes to these situations, the information is always complete. Like, even James Charles, the information is incomplete. David Dobrik, the information is complete. All these things that are happening based on what we know, we're not hearing everything. We don't have the full details, but we're only kind of just trying to talk about what we know, what's been presented on the information. What are the facts? What do we know? Let's come to a conclusion. But I guess, you know, D'Angelo Wallace is just saying, like, yeah, there's been so much new information that's come out, and the fact that he doesn't want to update the situation because he doesn't want to be in that headspace anymore means that he'd just rather get rid of it, which I respect. I'm literally not trying to come at this as like a D'Angelo Wallace fan or anything like that. Like, I like his content, but I can look at it objectively, but I still don't quite understand why the internet is coming for his throat on this. Like, unless I'm missing something, like, do people not want people to talk about things that could potentially be updated? Like, there's no way to have full information on anything, so do people just not want that? Or I don't know, leave it up for interpretation. I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the D'Angelo Wallace situation. Let me know how you guys feel about his decision to take down those videos. All right, so this one was tweeted by a lot of you guys. These are all your tweets. All of you guys wanted me to talk about Annoying Orange, this account, and the NFTs. Okay, both things that kind of just don't interest interests me. I know who the annoying orange is, but because it wasn't an annoying orange, I purposely just did not care to click it or watch any of these videos. I will let you know, guys, right now, when I saw an orange, if you guys don't know, there used to be an orange that was really popular. It's called annoying orange, and it had a mouth, and it would be annoying. And I just never clicked any of the videos. That didn't sound appealing to me. Why would I want to click a video about a fruit that's annoying? Never clicked it at all, so I've been staying away from it until now for the first time in history. If you guys need a quick history on Annoying Orange, because Annoying Orange was a big deal at one point in time, I'll give you a quick, Wikipedia. It says Annoying Orange is an American live-action animated comedy web series created by former Minnesota film student at MTV production assistant Dane Bodeigheimer in 2009. Yeah, since its inception, the Annoying Orange YouTube channel has amassed around 10.7 million subscribers. Bro, how are they doing it? What do I need to do? Every time I see people just doing crazy numbers, I'm like, what am I doing wrong, bro? How do I become better? And yeah, I decided to go to the YouTube channel of Annoying Orange, and they're still making content. I didn't even realize it. It's what are these videos? Annoying Orange versus the Marvel Universe. Annoying Orange versus Fall Guys. Annoying Orange Draw It or Eat It Challenge. Fish Barfception Supercut. Annoying Orange asks, yeah, so they've been making content for a long time. If I sort this by actual date, the first video says, hey YouTube, 9 million views 11 years ago, and all of these videos have millions and millions of views on them. So he's basically OG YouTuber. So yeah, guys, this was trending like all last night for whatever reason, and I'm gonna go as far as I can into this without getting like triggered, because I'm already annoyed by just looking at this goddamn face of this goddamn orange. He's already annoying. I haven't even heard his voice. Okay, it says, hey, I have an exclusive Annoying Orange NFT, which is a non-fungible token, which trying to explain to you guys what a non-fungible token is. How do I do this without, destroying your brain cells, but also without putting you to sleep? So non-fungible tokens are basically, think of baseball cards. You know how baseball cards, you can get a card and there's like a number, it's a print, or Pokemon cards. There's a print and lets you know like, hey, this is the Pokemon card 1 out of 1,000 or whatever. Well, you can do the same thing when it comes to actual videos on the internet or technology on the internet. By using blockchain, which I'm not even going to explain, just know it's using blockchain technology, you can basically issue a digital asset that has a code and a number and specific phrase that basically says only one person can own said object. That means that you can own a specific picture or a specific video that is based on one code of blockchain, which makes it very unique. So yeah, for example, I can make an NFT of this video that we're talking about right now. Boom, create a blockchain specific one for it, and then I can sell it to you guys. And the reason why people buy it, because people want to own these things thinking that this is going to be the future. However, a lot of people don't like NFTs because they believe it's bad for the environment, because blockchain and Ethereum apparently has things that make resources get drained really fast. And yeah, that's it. That's NFTs. I'm not going into any more detail. That's basically what it is. Anyway, sorry, going back to the tweet. Hey, I have an exclusive Annoying Orange NFT dropping on @WithFND on Wednesday, 4/15, which is 3 days from now. It's an exclusive 4K remaster of the original video that started it all, and he's basically NFTing his original video. I haven't watched it. I'll click it. It's 5 seconds.
Hey, Apple. What? Knife? Huh? Ooh.
That's comedy for you. So yeah, the internet didn't like this, okay? Because people don't like NFTs on the internet, whether they're educated or not. People think NFT, bad. That's it. But yeah, they went on to, continue tweeting, and people started getting very upset about the fact that they were, selling out, because NFTs are selling for millions of dollars. Okay. I think one LeBron James video, a clip of LeBron James doing like a slam dunk or something, got sold for like $20 million+ or more. It's something crazy. There's a lot of money circulation in it. People think it's like drug trafficking or something like that. But yeah. Anyway, guys, the orange continued. The original video was uploaded in 720p. The NFT has been remastered using the original files to 4K and include color and compositing fixes. I don't care. This video will not be released anywhere else, so the winner will be the only person that has it. Whoa, I still do not care. To those that might be angry that I'm doing an NFT because of the environmental impacts, please read this. NFTs do not increase Ethereum's carbon emissions. So that's the issue. There's some people who think that, NFTs are terrible, and there's some people who are like, it's not. There are actually other things that are happening in the world where we're burning a lot more resources for a lot less. And if you keep scrolling down, I'm getting kind of annoyed, by the way. To those that might be angry because you think I've sold out, I'm sorry you feel that way. We are a very small animation studio that work very hard to do what we love, which is make silly videos that make people smile. NFTs are a new way for artists to get exposure, much like I was able to find exposure years ago on a relatively new site called YouTube. Continuing, there are literally thousands of independent artists finding a new audience with NFTs. There are platforms that are nurturing creativity and allowing artists to make extra income and even a living. Thank you for joining me on this TED Talk. Please motorboat upon exiting. I hate whoever this is. I am annoyed. If their goal was to annoy me, they have succeeded. I hate it. I don't understand why people like this kind of content, because all it does is make me want to kill. Like this. I just want to kill something right now. I literally want to kill something. Tweeting, what's up? Are you still here? Totally awesome. Still here? We're having a smashing good time. Are you annoyed yet? It is my name, you know. How did he... I hate it. I hate it. I hate it here. I hate him and I hate it here. This tweet was blowing up. Somebody said, wow, it's almost like NFTs are a scam and you can't actually be the only one to own a video or non-physical medium. And again, it's the thread that we were kind of talking about that we've already been reading. Somebody said, here's the full 4K remaster of the video. Full 4K res YouTube upload. Remember, do not support NFTs. They harm the environment in unthinkable ways. And someone else said, turns out anyone can own the annoying orange 4K remaster if you inspect the element, the auction website, and hit download. If anyone wants it for free. So they basically took the video that they were trying to sell as an NFT and just gave it to everyone for free. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's literally all the brain power that I have for this subject about the annoying orange and NFTs, because I honestly do not care. I'm not even here to talk about if NFTs are good or bad for the environment or my views on it, because again, I just do not care. So yes, in case you guys wanted to know about the subject, because a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about it, there it is. Moving on. Finally, some gaming news. However, this one's not good. Epic Gamers said the PS3, the PSP, and the PS Vita stores being shut down, effectively wiping out decades of Sony games and making it basically impossible to play Metal Gear Solid without spending hundreds. Bro? So yeah, I've been hearing about this. It's a pretty big deal, especially if you own a PS3. Like, I think a lot of these companies forget that they exist. I mean, I understand the PlayStation 5 is out 2 generations ago, but there's still a community of people who play PlayStation 3. So let me get to the TLDR for you guys for this, because I'm pretty sure this is a pretty big deal when it comes to gaming news. So yeah, I found a quick article that kind of summarizes the situation. It said, Sony confirmed on Monday, this is from Polygon, by the way. Sony confirmed on Monday that PlayStation Store access for PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation Portable will end this summer. The PS3 and the PS Vita stores close August 27th, 2021. The PSP's remaining purchase functions will end on July 2nd, 2021. Continuing, PS3, Vita, and PSP owners will still be able to re-download and play any games they've purchased through the PlayStation Store. Users can still redeem voucher codes for games and PlayStation Plus 2. Additionally, multi-platform cross-buy purchases are still possible, meaning users can still buy content made available to both PlayStation 4 and PS3, PS Vita, and or PSP. Players can still access their content by way of download list on their respective device. Sony has also specified that these stores' closures will not affect any user's PlayStation Now subscription or their access to PlayStation 3 or PlayStation Vita titles they claim through the PlayStation Plus subscription. They may still be re-downloaded as long as the PlayStation Plus membership remains current. PlayStation Plus's last month of PS3 and PS Vita's titles was February 2019. But all new purchases are now over. This goes for buying any new game or video content, as well as in-game purchases on PS3, PS Vita, or PSP. As a result, players can no longer redeem gift cards through the devices either. Any money still in the user's PSN wallet can be used only to buy content for PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. So you guys want to switch to this thread? A lot of you guys pointed me to this, and it's Nestbot saying PSA various PS3 updates no longer downloadable. Patch your games now. So yeah, a lot of people are angry. This guy said, we're finally seeing where a digital only future leads. Everything we've warned about is coming true. This person said, this is exactly why I will continue to choose physical over digital and will only choose digital if that's the only way to get the game. This guy said, I don't care if it's illegal. This is why emulation and piracy matters. Imagine if after a decade or two, paintings were permanently taken down and you were simply not allowed to see them anymore. Game preservation should be taken more seriously, followed by, you couldn't be more on the mark. Emulation and ROMs is a perfect way of preservation and far superior to any official output from any company. There's so many games that would have disappeared forever if emulation wasn't as big as it is. So guys, if I understand the situation correctly, it's similar to how Nintendo made that new Mario game that was basically expired at the end of March, basically, where you could only play it up until then. It's basically like doing that, but with like literally every PS3 game and patches that are necessary to continue playing it digitally. You saw how much hate Nintendo got for doing that for one game. So PS3 is getting like burned. People are hating Sony because you're basically doing it with an entire entire library of games. So what'll happen is this, you know, now that there's a deadline of when you can actually purchase these digitally accessed games, well, then people are going to be like panicking, like, well, dang, I want to add this to my list. You know, I need to go ahead and buy it up in spades because there's a deadline on how long I can buy it. It won't be readily available. And people are like, this is why you need to buy things physically, because if you want to have that game or have access to purchase that game history, the only way you can do it is physically. So it's kind of weird. I guess I hear what they're saying. Having things that are available digitally and then basically taking it down and making it unavailable for someone to download is what's pissing off a lot of people. So my boy Mudohard made a comment about it, Some Ordinary Gamers, so I really like his channel, I like his content. But yeah, he said Sony is being an effing crap lord with this nonsense. It's like they want to forget they have made the PS3. Thank God we have emulators for it. And yeah, there's more reasons why Sony is under fire. In case you guys don't know, The Last of Us is apparently getting remade or remastered. It's a game that literally just came out not too long ago, and Sony kind of announced that they're remastering the game, which pissed off a lot of people because why would you remaster or remake a game? That's completely new, bro. Like, it's like they decided to make a remake of the Final Fantasy VII like remake. Like, the game literally just came out, bro. Why are you doing this? Why are you wasting resources on this? Not only that, there's some drama with this guy named Jim Ryan. I don't know a lot about that. And also people are basically reporting that some of the patches that are needed for these games in order for people to play digitally are just disappearing. So it's just a disaster and mayhem on several fronts, the entire Sony thing. And right now there's a big, huge hate boner for Sony. You know, we had one for Nintendo back in December. I think it's still there, but it's kind of quelled itself down. Now everyone hates Sony. But yeah, guys, that's the situation in a nutshell. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments below. So DJ is back, said a very new, if somewhat annoying hashtag labeled as hashtag if men were put in charge. I'm not even going to bother to explain. The next subject is something about Persona 6, which was just a troll, so we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, a lot of you guys wanted me to go ahead and look at the hashtag if men were put in charge. And you know what? I have a feeling by clicking this, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole of just... All right, I'll click it. I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna try. Hashtag if men were put in charge, they already are, and it's not looking too good. Okay. If men were put in charge, we would be eating steak and potatoes every day. What? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Wow, what would it be like? And it's a picture of Trump and you know. Now it's becoming political. If men were put in charge, we need to rename everything again. And it's fingernails. And it says purple, skin, red, steak, speckled concrete, milk, spoiled milk, casino. Nope, I'm done. I've lost those brain cells. I can't get those back, can I? All right, guys, that concludes today's video. There was more things that we had to talk about, but I don't think I can make it an hour video long for you guys. So if you guys made it to the end, please, as a reminder, leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. I appreciate you guys watching and appreciate you guys watching through the whole sponsored thing. I hope you guys don't mind if I get sponsors because I get, you know, demonetized all of the time. And so it really helps when, when I get sponsors because it allows me to stay afloat. So I do hope you guys continue to watch the videos every now and then if I am able to get a sponsor. So yeah, thanks for watching. You guys stay hydrated, stay safe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.